working in a regular van today, X73 RTJ. And she may be a Chrysler, but I still consider her as a VIA veteran because she's been in the fleet since our cabin point days. So the van I drove yesterday, like, hopefully they were able to check that rattling sound I mentioned at the end of that video. After you see the bus fanning video I did by ShopRite back on Staten Island. So 6 to 11 today, like, basically just gonna be cleaning up all the garbage in here. Mind you, I didn't even eat breakfast yet, and to make matters worse, I'm out of hand sanitizer, so it's gonna be like, it's already gross. Like, it's super gross right now, but hey, it is what it is. Thankfully I got a good tank of gas, but I still might go to the gas station anyway because the last thing I wanted to do is deal with it later and stuff. So, you know, we'll see how the day goes. I'm still at the lot, but I just wanted to point out that turns out both Toyotas are hybrids. So that brings our hybrid count up to 3. The other hybrid, which is my favorite of the regular vans, Z69 RTJ, she's a plug-in hybrid. Honestly, Toyota, I keep saying this multiple times, build a Sienna Prime. Like, I feel like that's the one vehicle that would just definitely work, especially in the US and stuff, because you have the Prius Prime, you have the RAV4 Prime. If you build a Sienna Prime, a plug-in hybrid Sienna, I don't think anyone would complain. Alright, it's right now 7:01. I know it says 7 o'clock here, but it's different on Android Auto and stuff. Like, it's a weird thing in this van. So basically, I was able to finish a line run over here to the chapel area. And next I got a bit of a semi-express run where it's gonna be 3 pickups and 2 drop-offs. 2 of them will be dropped off at Grove Street, 1 to Exchange Place, and that's how it looks so far. It could end up changing as time goes along, but we'll see. It's right now 9:59 and I'm about to start my last line run. The day kind of went a little longer than expected and everything, because one thing about a line run in a regular van, it takes forever. So I was able to do, like, I think 3 or 4, which involved 2 to Exchange Place. I'm over here, I just dropped off a passenger at Society Hill. Now I got 2 locals. I got a local run, which involved picking up 2 passengers, I should say, and 2 drop-offs for now. It should take me to the downtown area, and by the time I'm done, it'll probably just direct me over back to the lot. So we'll see. Like, by the next hard cut, I'll probably be more exhausted. And like I said, I'm more tired. So I just wanted to briefly show this. We got more Toyotas in the fleet. I was trying to show 1, but here's 2. I think they're all hybrids. Yeah, this one is, like, if you can't tell by the back, in the front, when you see some blue inside the Toyota logo, it's definitely a hybrid. But I see 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. I think there's 1 facing my truck, but I said all that to say that they're really not playing around. I think this is all from Zipcar, our new partner and stuff, because I think we're done with Avis. In fact, I think it's just like the last leg of all the Avis models and everything. And yeah, C83 UPZ, that's another new Toyota that we now have and stuff. That's the one I was referring to. But yeah, like, and the fact that they're all hybrids is a win and everything. Now, I'll be frank, I don't care if it's hybrid, gas powered, or electric. Am I into helping the environment? Absolutely. But either way, it's just gonna produce pollution and everything, whether it's from the tailpipe or it's from like like whatever country is using in crazy resources to be able to extract the lithium ion for the batteries. So and again, it's nothing against people that may choose to have an electric car. If you choose to have an electric car, fine. I've seen people on the road today that are, you know, perfectly fine with their electric vehicles, and they're not all Teslas and everything. I'm saying that while a Model 3 is right next to me. Anyway, so yeah. I have nothing against electric cars. I've driven the EVs that we've had at VIA for a while and everything. I don't know if they're in the fleet anymore, but you know, you have those. Last year I was able to drive the 2 Teslas in Brooklyn, the Model 3 and the Model X. The Model X was honestly the best car I've ever driven. And I will say this, prior to the controversy surrounding Elon Musk, I wasn't really that big of a fan of Tesla. And everything. There's still some things that I don't like about their cars and everything, but I could tell that, you know, they legitimately do their research. They try their best to make a high quality vehicle as best they can. Oh my god, I'm just mentioning about Tesla, and the guy that owns the Model 3 next to me just got in his car. And I think he was the one driving Bearded Lady, the X72 RTJ. But said all that to say that the day is done. It looks like, yeah, because the Chryslers make up a bulk of the fleet now. Drama Queen is finally done. Like, she is not in the lot anymore. K95 PWW is history. I don't see R73 PYZ Majesty anymore. R43 Middle Child is still here, and Colony S99 LHN is still here. Where's hip hop going? I drove that yesterday. Anyway, hey, so yeah, that's it. So I will say I am happy that my paycheck is a little bit higher than yesterday, because yesterday got on my nerves, if I'm to be frankly honest. Like, just with some of the shenanigans with regards to the paycheck and everything, because like the pay has been getting lower without going into detail, and it stinks right now, especially while I plan to file my taxes soon and everything, because I want to get it all done before next month, so that way it's at least filed. I could say that I filed it and everything, and you know, whatever money the U.S. government needs to take, that's that. And honestly, I would still pay my taxes, whether Democrats in the Oval Office, whether Republicans in the Oval Office. It doesn't matter. Depending on what the law is, I'm doing my best to follow it and encourage others to be able to follow it as well and everything. And so that's that. Let me just go home and just relax, and you know, I could be ready for later tonight. See y'all later.